Top 7 vitamins to strengthen your legs. Prevent leg cramps in seniors. Hey, ever catch yourself staring at those silver-haired dynamos whose strut-like age is just a number? What's their secret sauce? Hint, it's not a magic wand. It's a power pack you're about to swipe. Imagine rolling out of bed, your pins buzzing with might. No sneaky spasms jolting you awake. No shaky steps daring to trip your vibe. How do you snag that? Today, I'm cracking the lid on 7 leg-saving champs. Vitamins and minerals that'll morph wobbly struts into iron beams. We're talking bones that scoff at stumbles, muscles that dodge lockups, and a stride that hollers, "I'm still kicking!" Ever wonder why your limbs turn traitor at midnight, twisting in protest? Or why a simple move feels like a tightrope act? These heroes have your fix. One's a total spasm slayer for the seasoned crew you tune in from. Shout it below. If you're itching to kick twitches to the curb and stride bold, subscribe to Live Heart, flip on notifications. We're your strength posse. Ready to march like a titan? Let's get started. Vitamin D, the sunlit sovereign of striders. Picture this. It's a crisp dawn. You're perched on your porch with a steaming mug. The sun's first rays painting the world gold. Your limbs hum, buzzing with a quiet might, ready to carry you through the day like they've got a secret engine. That's vitamin D, the sunlit sovereign ruling our lineup of leg-saving champs. My granddad was a believer. A grizzled old soul who'd shuffle out every morning, squinting at the sky, muttering, "This keeps my kickers ticking." I'd roll my eyes. Old man tales, right? But he wasn't spinning yarns. This golden nutrient's a powerhouse, a royal decree that corrals calcium to toughen your skeleton and pumps juice into your muscles, keeping you steady as a granite slab. Now, here's where it gets real. Age plays a mean game. Our skin turns stingy, barely sipping D from sunlight anymore. For elders cooped indoors, it's a slow-motion strength heist. I met Mrs. June, 73, at the community center. Her voice soft as she sighed, "My struts are mush." Her doc ran the numbers. Vitamin D had vanished like a ghost in the night. Science backs her blues. Studies scream that low levels double tumble risks for the silver-haired, shrink muscles faster than a popped balloon, and leave bones frail as dry leaves. June's slip last winter? A clumsy dance with a rug that landed her in a brace for 2 months. She winced. I thought I'd never walk right again. Brutal, right? But don't despair. This sovereign's easy to summon. Step 1. Snag 15 to 30 minutes of morning rays. Let them flood your arms, your pins. Feel that warmth seep in. It's not just a tan, it's fuel. Step 2. Feast like royalty. Salmon, sardines, egg yolks, each bite a scepter of strength. Clouded in or couch locked. Pop 800 to 1,000 IU daily. But snag your doc's nod first. Safety's king. June took the plunge, blending sun sits with fish dinners. 3 months later, she's prancing to the grocer, crowing, "I'm reborn." Those night twitches that plagued her sleep, banished to the shadows. My buddy's mom, 68, was a skeptic. "Sun won't fix my wobbles." But after a month of porch coffee and salmon suppers, she's chasing grandkids, laughing, "I'm outrunning the little rascals." Vitamin D's no quick fix. It's a throne you claim. Every ray you soak, every morsel you munch, builds a fortress against frailty. Think about it. No more shaky knees when you stand. No more midnight curses at a locked-up calf. Just a steady stride. My cousin's uncle, 70, started small. 10 minutes of sun, a daily egg. Now he's hiking trails, grinning, "I've got my spark back." It's not just about dodging falls. It's about reigniting your fire. So, tomorrow morning, ditch the blinds, step out, let D crown your struts with might. Calcium, the Ironclad. keeper of bones and brawn. Calcium, the ironclad keeper fortifying your frame. Think it's just a bone bolster? Nope. It's the muscle maestro, too, waving off those midnight lockups that yank you from dreams. My great-aunt Vi was a victim, thrashing at night, gripping her shins, hissing, "What's this torment?" I'd hear her through the wall, half asleep, wondering if she'd wrestled a bear. Doc spilled it. Calcium's your shield. Without it, your brawn jams like a rusty gate, and your skeleton's one stumble from crumbling into dust. For the seasoned crew, this hits hard. Your frame doesn't patch itself like it did in your wild 30s. A curb snag can snap a hip, benching you for months, maybe forever. I've seen it up close. My pal's granddad, 75, tripped over a cat toy. Leg shattered like porcelain. Freedom swiped in a heartbeat. He'd sigh from his chair. I used to run marathons. Calcium's your fortress, your unbreakable wall. Stack it up with milk, warm and soothing, kale that crunches with life, sardines that pack a salty punch. 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams daily keeps you armored. Overstack? Kidneys groan, so pace it like a pro. Here's the clincher. Wiggle those struts. Stroll through the park, stretch in the sun, hoist a light bag. Motion bolts calcium into your bones, not your pipes. Mr. Rao, 70, was a skeptic. Milk's for kids, but he hit the trails with yogurt in tow. Now? I'm a tank, he grins, spasms a faded whisper. My cousin's Nana, 72, used to dread stairs. One slip, and I'm toast, but after months of cheese nibbles and garden walks, she's bounding up, chuckling. I'm tougher than the steps. Calcium's not just a nutrient, it's your backbone's best buddy. Your ticket to nights free of shin-twisting gremlins. And let's talk those lockups. Ever jolt awake, cursing a calf that's turned to stone? Calcium's the bouncer kicking them out. Picture this. You're snoozing deep. No thrashing, no swearing, just peace. My neighbor's aunt, 67, used to limp after every nap. My legs hate me. But a steady stream of kale salads and milk chugs later, she's gliding, humming, I'm smooth as butter. It's not just about dodging breaks. It's about owning your stride. Next time you're at the store, grab a carton or some greens. Your struts will salute you with every step. Vitamin B12, the nerve conjurer of steady steps. You feel your pins tingling like a prank, or buckling mid-stand? Meet vitamin B12, the nerve conjurer weaving magic for your stride. I crossed paths with Mr. Lyle, 64, at the grocery store, his cart half empty as he moaned, "My limbs are ghosts." I thought he was joking, until he shuffled, slow and shaky. Culprit? B12 had bolted, leaving nerves and muscles in a jumbled mess. This wizard threads your brain to your feet, pure sorcery at work. No B12? Those threads snap. Striders weaken. Twitches pounce like gremlins. Balance bails faster than a cat off a hot stove. Elders catch the brunt. Aging guts turn finicky. Snubbing B12 from grub, especially if meat's off the plate or antacids rule the roost. Neglected too long? Nerves scar for keeps. Think permanent stumbles. Lyle's hobble wasn't just age. It was a desperate SOS from his wiring. Conjure it back with flair. Sear a chicken breast. Grill some salmon. Crack an egg sunny side up. Magic morsels that spark life. Meat shy or gut troubled? Pills or jabs, with a doc's cue, work wonders. Lyle chowed down and boosted. 2 months in, he's pacing parks, boasting, I'm solid again. Lockups that once haunted him? Poofed into thin air. My aunt's pal, 66, used to shuffle through bingo night, muttering, I'm falling apart. A B12 shot spree later. She's skipping to her seat, laughing, I'm wired right. It's more than just keeping steady. It's reclaiming your reins. Ever stand up, only to feel your pins betray you with a wobble or a buzz? That's the nerve glitch B12 patches. My co-worker's dad, 69, used to lean on walls. Can't trust my kickers. But after weeks of eggs and supplements, he's strolling solo, grinning, I'm my own man again. Picture this, gliding through your day. No stumbles, sleeping sun spasms, pure bliss. Magnesium, the Spasm-Slaying Enchanter. Here's Magnesium, the Spasm-Slaying Enchanter of our strength posse. I've battled that fiend, calf knotting like a sailor's rope, pain so sharp I'd bite my pillow. My sis flung me pecans one night, barking, enchant it with magnesium. I grumbled, nuts at 3 a.m.? But she hit the mark, dead on. This charmer unwinds muscles with a flick, zaps twitches like a spell, and fortifies bones alongside calcium's crew. Skimp out? Your limbs fidget like restless kids, spasms crash your snooze, and pep fades to a whisper. Seasoned folks bleed it fast. Stress piles on. Diuretics swipe it like thieves. My buddy's pop, 68, griped through breakfast. My kickers won't quit jumping. Doc pointed at his meds. Bandits in pill form. Charm it up with gusto. Spinach that crunches green. Almonds with a nutty snap. Black beans that warm the soul. Bewitching bites all. Crave a quick spell? Magnesium citrates your elixir. Smooth and potent. Pop sprinkled nuts daily. Spasms. Banished to the ether. I'm out cold all night. He beams, eyes bright. My co-worker's mom, 69, used to curse her restless shins. They dance when I don't want 'em to. But a month of greens and seeds later, she's snoozing deep, smiling, peace, at last. It's not just about quiet nights. It's about reclaiming your zip. Ever feel your energy tank midday? Like your struts can't keep the pace? Magnesium's the boost, smoothing your flow. My uncle's pal, 71, used to lag at the market. I'm dragging anchors. But after weeks of almond snacks, he's zipping aisles, chuckling. I'm light as a feather. Picture this. You're gliding through your routine. No hiccups, no twinges, just pure motion. Potassium, the Vigor Vanguard. Step off the mattress and wham! Shin seizes like a trap. That's potassium, the Vigor Vanguard guarding your stride. I'd quiver after standing too long, lost as a goose, till a pal hollered over beers, "Potassium's your jolt." I shrugged. Bananas fix shakes, but it sparks muscle flow. Shields bones from crumbling rot. Low stash? Pins shake like leaves in a storm. Lock up tight. Flop when you need them. Tumbles stalk elders like shadows. Age slows the beat. Potassium slips through the cracks. Refuel with flair. Sweet potatoes roasted golden. Avocados creamy and rich. Spinach that pops with life. 2,600 to 3,400 milligrams daily keeps you charged. My auntie, 67, trailed off at family picnics, wheezing, "I'm kaput." Potassium feasts, spuds and greens. Later, "I'm storming hills," she roars. My gym bud's uncle, 70, used to lag at reunions, panting, "My get-up's gone." A month of avocado toast and spinach salads later, he's hiking trails, grinning, "I'm charged like a bull." Twitches retreat, vigor charges. Potassium's your sentinel. It's not just about dodging spasms. It's about powering through the day. Ever feel your limbs lag? Like they're slogging through mud? Potassium's the kickstart. My neighbor's dad, 73, used to nap after lunch. Legs won't budge. But after weeks of sweet potato dinners, he's mowing lawns, humming, "I'm unstoppable." Picture bounding through your routine. No stalls. Just zip. Next market run, snag an avocado. Your struts will pulse with life. Vitamin K, the Bone-Baton Master. Vitamin K, the Bone-Baton Master directing our strength crew. Calcium's a lost pup without it. K waves it to bones, not pipes, keeping your frame tight. It soothes joint gripes, hushes spasms with a whisper too. Elders shy on K. Frames splinter like twigs, struts creak like old doors. Baton it with style, kale that snaps crisp, Brussels sprouts roasted earthy. Natto, if you're bold, K1 and K2 dynamos in every bite. On thinners? Peek at your doc first. Safety's key. My mentor's Gran, 71, whined at every family dinner. My hinges are shot. Greens galore, kale smoothies and sprout sides. Later, I'm spinning like a top, she chirps. My neighbor's aunt, 74, used to hobble through bingo, groaning, "My knees hate me." A K-rich diet, spinach salads and cheese nibbles. Later, she's swaying to the caller, giggling, "I'm loose again." Vitamin K's more than bone duty. It's joint joy, a quiet maestro of motion. Ever sit too long, only to creak like a rusty hinge when you rise? K's the oil, easing the grind. My pal's mom, 68, used to wince at every bend. "I'm locked up." But after months of greens, she's gardening, humming. "I'm fluid now." Picture bending without a twinge, striding sans lockups. Just grace. Vitamin B6, the Endurance Igniter. Vitamin B6, the Endurance Igniter firing up your pins. Striders tire quick, stiffen like boards. B6 sparks nerves, patches brawn, pumps air through your veins. Low, lockups linger like unwanted guests. Juice drains fast. 1.5 to 1.7 milligrams daily from salmon, bananas, chickpeas keeps you lit. Overdose? Wires fuss, so don't overplay it. My gym mate's dad, 66, puffed at every outing. "I'm tapped." A B6 blast, fish dinners and banana snacks later. "I'm a dynamo," he roars, spasms ignited out. My pal's Gramps, 69, used to wheeze after 10 steps. "I'm done." A chickpea curry spree later, he's climbing porch steps, boasting, "I'm revved like a truck." Elders, blaze your staying power. B6's your flint. It's not just about lasting, it's about thriving through every beat. Ever feel your vim vanish mid-task, like your kickers quit mid-race? B6's the spark, fueling your fire. My co-worker's uncle, 72, used to nap post-lunch. Can't keep up, but after weeks of salmon suppers, he's raking leaves, grinning, "I'm a live wire." Picture powering through your day, no fade, just a roaring blaze. Elders, strut like titans. 7 heroes, 1 epic saga, a squad morphing shaky limbs into titan struts. From D's sunlit rule bathing you in might, to B6's fire keeping you ablaze, you've nabbed the map. No twitches, just pure, unbreakable strength. Sun hits your skin, eats fill your plate. A jig lifts your spirit. Watch your stride soar. My uncle's pal, 72, used to limp through coffee dates lamenting, "I'm grounded." These 7 champs later, "I'm soaring," he crows, eyes twinkling. Which one's your titan? Yell it below. I'm all ears. Subscribe to Live Heart. Flip on notifications. We're your tribe, cheering every step. It's not just about dodging lockups. It's about owning your pace, ruling your rhythm. Picture this. You're strutting parks, chasing grandkids, living loud. No creaks, no stumbles, just power pulsing through. My friend's aunt, 70, used to dread walks. "I'll collapse." But now she's pacing blocks, laughing. "I'm a force." Elders, you're legends carved in iron. Stride proud, strut like titans.